Is it foul boredom that leadeth those guards of the law to pick upon us merry sledders? My own dignity was harassed this Saturday past for no reason whatsoever. It would seem some petty officer found offence in my stylish rig. That harbinger of fines and bad omens, tickets 3 he gave me. 3!
Mine is to enforce the laws of the land. In truth, justice is a difficult bride, but to her I am wed.
The first was for the routing of my brake lock cable. Second was for uncovered lights. It was daylight, and my lights weren't even on.
Citizens of Valeshire, it doth come to my attention that in this time of financial hardship, our small but well-tempered population did hear the woes of certain visitors.
The third ticket, my statue of Saint Bombardier. Yeah, apparently it hung too loosely from the mirror.
The law is clearly stated in the Magna Carta subsection Motor Vehicle Act.
I am outraged that our local establishment could not allow for the minor indiscretions of such important guests.
'Tis not a trivial burden on mine breast to see my neighbour shipped to the poorhouse, but the law of the land must not be transgressed. Transgressors, rich and poor alike, must be punished severely.
200 crowns, 8 and 40 shekels he fined me. What with the financial grace we lords of snow and mud bring upon Valeshire, our crowns and shekels hard-earned in the bowels of the kingdom of the wild roses, one would surmise they would let us alone of these trifles, but alas.
Why should these rogues absent themselves from the law? These knights of snow and mud seek shelter from our safety regulations, but I ask you, what's next? Immunity from sidewalk spitting? Drinking in the bathroom of the high school? To the slippery slope to open thievery and murder.
Nothing shall compel me to ride in Valeshire anymore. Anon, I shall take my purse and my purse strings to the Kingdom of Muktut. Or perhaps I'll journey to Goldenham or Revelshire. Perhaps those helmets have more modern views on the rights and privileges of noble riders.
How they cry when their steeds and sleds are stolen. Ask them, is it law or lawlessness they want? No, there can be no leniency. Every law must be obeyed. If the fine fits, wear it. Those noble lords who seek lawlessness, go elsewhere. We will earn our bread the honest way, through fines and tickets.
It is a true thing that I did consume some distempering draughts the eve afore, but 'twas many hours since my last cup of mead. Townsfolk, I ask you this. Is a wild rose not a rose by any other name? And if you pricketh us, will we not leave? I demand an apology to restore my dignity.
This knave in question, his wagon was wobbly and his lamps too bright. What if some babe were blinded or struck down by an axle come loose? Townsfolk would call for my head. I will not withhold the enforcement of our laws. In this land, safety is king.
As such, I declare this day Snowmobile Day, in honor of the goodwill of our most distinguished and valued guests who have traveled many leagues to grace us with their offerings. Sledders, we will restore you to your prestige.